Hey everybody, it's Carpo. I've become engulfed in this whole, Venus thing, so I'm sticking with it, and this is my third video. I wanted to read a little bit about Venus and Phosphorous to further expound on my previous videos, okay? I'm just going to read you a couple parts from this little thing that I found on the web. Of course, it's on the web, it's not a book. I don't know where it comes from, but it's geocentricity.com. Okay. Once every 19 months or so, and abiding for a number of weeks, a brilliant star appears in the western evening sky shortly after sunset. Sometimes mistaken for the landing lights of an approaching jetliner, or even a UFO, this object exceeds every other celestial luminary in brightness, save the sun and the moon. So it's the third brightest thing in the sky. The glorious evening ornament identified with Aphrodite, the ancient Greek goddess of love, because it is sprightly changes of appearance, and sometimes referred to as Cytherea in a similar association, has most commonly been known in our time as Venus. In a few short weeks after its evening apparition, Venus appears as a morning star in the eastern sky before sunrise. The Greeks, baffled by its strange behavior, supposed it to be two planets, so they named the dawn Venus Phosphorous, and the evening Venus Hesperus. The brightest of all stars has captivated man's attention since the beginning of history. Because of her changeable and enigmatic nature, a feminine association was attached to her very early. Even though she continued to evade mankind under her opaque veil of cloud, she was destined to be revealed in her true self, as radar observations were made and photographs were made. Okay, I'm going to skip down to the last part. This is the part I kind of wanted to tie into. Venus, because it goes on to talk about the planet itself and all the scientific jargon. Venus is mentioned several times in the New Testament as either the morning star or the day star, in reference to its typology significance as a representation of Christ. In the Bible, every heavenly object apart from the sun and the moon is called a star. Only one of these is bright enough to be seen in the daytime, and hence it is sometimes called the day star. Thus is the planet Venus. We have also a more sure word of prophecy, where unto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, until the day dawn, and the day star arise in your hearts. Peter 1:19. Preceding the daylight is the day star, Jesus Christ. As surely as the day follows the rising of the morning star, we know that God will come to rule on earth, bringing peace and light, because Jesus has arisen in the hearts of his people. The fullness of this solidly biblical symbolism is not exhausted yet, for the majesty of the heavens simply typify the preeminent glory of the Lord Jesus Christ, the bright and morning star, Revelation 22:16, whose second coming shall usher in the age of righteousness and peace, for he is the Prince of Peace. Without Christ the world cannot have peace, for only righteousness can bring peace. As the morning star rises, as if from the darkness of death into the heavens above, God hath both raised up the Lord, and will also raise us up by his power. Corinthians 6:14, Ephesians 2:6. So, there it is. There's Jesus Christ as Venus, and Lucifer as Venus. And I don't know where else to go with this, except that every passage I've read correlates. So, I'm going to further delve into this, and I'm going to get back to it. Very interesting concept, though. Very interesting indeed. The Ephesus got, Hesperus, the evening star. That's cool. Two different planets. Very interesting. So perhaps Hesperus was actually Lucifer. Maybe the evening star was where Lucifer came from, and the morning star was Jesus. Or perhaps vice versa. Look into it further, and I'll get back to you.